Hey friends and followers, what's going on? Crypto Prospective here with another video. It's another beautiful weekend day to cover some news, so here we go. Today Dash announced a partnership with Arizona State University. It plans to develop a blockchain research lab targeting mining unification, blockchain security, and energy efficient mining. Now this initiative will be funded entirely by the Dash network, which has its own revenue stream coming from mining on the network. 10% of the value generated by the mining is actually retained by Dash, and they use that money to expand the network, better the technology, and basically bring this to the mass market. So even more importantly, today it released a statement reiterating its commitment to becoming the foremost digital currency connecting consumers to the mass market. Or in other words, they want to overtake Bitcoin. They want to be number one, top dog. In the near future, they're going to try to be usable at Amazon, Target, Walmart, eBay, absolutely everywhere. You want to buy something, you're going to be using Dash. That's their goal. And this is a step towards making that a reality. Also today, the Gulf Cooperation Council announced a move towards integrating blockchain with its operations. We're seeing movements in efficiency, transparency, and security, possibly even reducing litigation, which is something that has plagued the oil industry overall for quite some time. This is just another example of how blockchain seems to be weaving its way into every technology, every industry, from big oil now to banks to voting, and even GovCoin trying to implement UBI. Music, real estate, energy, sports, even with Jetcoin. Blockchain is everywhere. It's becoming more and more important, and it's interesting to follow the development and the expansion. Now, finally, Ethereum narrowed its Metropolis release window to sometime in late September. ZK snarks, or zero-knowledge proofs, come with this upgrade along with security programming and smart contract enhancements. The goal here is for the technology behind Ethereum to be used by anyone, even with no programming experience. Just with basic computer knowledge, you'll be able to use the technology to create and implement contracts. So that's pretty big. And finally, a difficulty bond will be released with this upgrade, making Ether much more demanding to mine. I'm not sure exactly how that will impact the price, but I assume if Ether is being released more slowly, then as more and more people get drawn into Ether, the demand goes up, the supply will increase more slowly. So it should have a positive impact on the price of Ethereum moving forward, but we will see. This is just one of several phases in the slow release of proof of stake. You'll remember right now they are in the middle of transitioning from proof of work to proof of stake, and this is part of it. Surprisingly, Ether saw almost no price movement today. It seems to be trading pretty much in parity with Bitcoin, and I don't fully understand that. There's more positive news than not surrounding Ethereum right now, whereas Bitcoin, there's some negative news with Bitcoin. I mean, they just split into Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is gaining more traction. It's been going up like 50% per day ever since the split, or well, not ever since, but in the recent days, it's been going up quite a bit. And then we have Segwit 2x coming up in November, another possible split, and Bitcoin just seems to be sort of losing its direction here. Ethereum, on the other hand, is becoming more defined and more focused on becoming the premier cryptocurrency. So I really think that it needs to separate itself from Bitcoin. And hopefully it does that by disconnecting the price parity that we've seen in the markets as of late. Anyways, that's today's news recap. Thank you guys for listening. If you like this video, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. As always, I'm wishing you guys good health and good fortune.